Everybody Loses section in 6-5. No.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is the Everybody Loses segment of the show.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and do the Everybody Loses segment.
Fuck the Everybody Loses segment.
Carla was the Everybody Loses segment.
Nice.
All right, so anyway,
another rock hard hot take.
Another rock hard.
Oh no.
Another rock hard impression. All right. So it is the Everybody Loses segment of the show, and as usual, John will go first. Way back in episode 1 of the Everybody Loses show, you
Extravaganza.
You tore my heart open by making me say why Star Wars was unoriginal. Mm-hmm. Now I turn the tables on you. We mentioned it last week, and we also mentioned it briefly this week. You must explain why the Matrix trilogy is unoriginal.
Unoriginal.
Yeah.
Okay. So not like necessarily just bad, just unoriginal. That's your kind of caveat. I mean, they're kind of all.
I'll say bad or unoriginal. You can make your pick.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
So the Matrix trilogy is about. I'm gonna give some backstory.
It's a sequel to the Terminator, as we've now
right.
discovered.
That's right. That is Everybody Loses canon.
Mm-hmm.
It is in the books.
Yeah.
And it's a man who unplugs himself and then like fights machines.
You can't just say he unplugs himself. That could mean anything.
All right, he gets unplugged.
Yeah.
And then so why is it unoriginal? I guess the entire movie is the entire trilogy is kind of he's kind of like a Jesus kind of guy. I guess I've read people are saying
spoilers from the Matrix, by the way, but yeah, because doesn't he like? Well, he dies.
He dies in
the
the
end.
end.
Yeah.
He dies in the end.
To save humanity.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like a Jesus.
Much like Mr. Christ himself.
That's right. JC himself.
JC.
Yeah, I guess he's kind of like a Jesus guy, so that's a story that's been told. Like he has to sacrifice himself for the good of humanity.
Yeah.
He has to fight the machines, and I guess for some reason the only way to do that is to. Oh no, he has to kill. He's not actually fighting the machines. He's kind of fighting Smith, because that's kind of the whole thing. Is that Smith is not necessarily a machine.
He strikes a deal with the machines at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and if you lose, I won't. He kind of like gets blinded. Isn't that like a thing in the Bible?
He cures someone's blindness in the Bible.
I mean, even in like the scene where he gets like when he dies and he gets kind of blown up by like he's like in the sign of a cross kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's I guess that's kind of a story that's been told literally thousands of years ago. Is the tale of Christ. It is the Christmas season. We're coming up on the big birthday, the big 2016.
Yep.
Extravaganza. So and now we're going to hell. So okay, so
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but
I called him Mister. I was
oh, you're right. It's Doctor
Christ.
not to be confused with Dr. Love.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be the next week's Everybody. Matt, explain. Not even gonna.
Why Christ is bad.
Yeah. So that. that whole right. Thing.
Number 2.
The whole like rebel. There's a lot of like people in leather.
Is that an original?
I don't know. Do people wear leather a lot? I think people wear leather a lot.
You need something a little more concrete than that.
Yeah. There's a man with glasses.
Yeah.
I guess the whole concept of man versus machine is kind of been done before, like
in the Terminator.
Like in the Terminator, because there's the humans are kind of the plunky underdog. Like, oh, we're gonna win with love, because that's kind of the only reason. Okay, so here's some deep Matrix cuts. The only thing that differentiated Neo from the previous ones was that the previous ones were supposed to love like kind of humanity in more of a broad sense. Mm-hmm. So that's why when the main guy that looked like Colonel Sanders gives him the choice, he's supposed to
the architect.
Yeah. He's supposed to like sacrifice himself for the humanity and everything and start over and start the cycle again. The only reason that Neo breaks that cycle because he loves Trinity instead. Like he doesn't love humanity in kind of a grand sense. He loves just Trinity.
Well, doesn't the architect tell him that he doesn't tell him that he's going to die? He tells him that Trinity will die, right? He says you'll if you succeed, Trinity will die or something like that.
No, he said that she's gonna die. He basically gives him the option of like sacrificing himself, or basically Neo leaves to save her. That's kind of like, because it's supposed to be like when he meets the architect, he's supposed to then like go and reinsert himself into the code, and then he like chooses like I think 13 women, 9 men, or some random number, and then they kill everyone else. They kill all the people of Zion and start over. And then like
the architect is working for the machines, right? He's like the leader.
He is a machine. Yeah, yeah. He is he made the Matrix. He's like the kind of the creator of the Matrix.
He's like,
but he's a machine.
Program though.
He is a machine. He's a program. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's kind of the pulling the strings.
So he could have lied to Neo about all that, right? Just to get him to reinsert himself and fucking kill everybody.
Well, he's basically saying like this is your only option, and the other 5 iterations of the one all went along with it at that point.
But I'm saying he could have just made all of that up just to get Neo to like, okay, well, I guess I'll plug myself back in.
Yeah, they just pull the wool over. They're like, oh yeah. No,
it's breaking apart the plot here, but anyway,
this is your only option.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's a little. I guess the whole man versus machine thing it's been done before. I mean, the Terminator, that movie where, what's the one? Oh yeah, the Terminator. I don't know. I can't remember one. Maybe it hasn't been done before. Yeah, but RoboCop the machine's a good guy.
Well, there's that big machine. Though, the fucking Walker.
Awful, great dumb special effects.
It was like claymation or something.
Yeah, it was
stop motion. It was really bad.
It was bad. Yeah, but that was like what, in the 80s.
Yeah,
I feel like there had to have been better technology. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. So man versus machine's kind of been done before. What else? Why else is the Matrix bad?
You only need one more.
I know. Coming in hot. I mean, I don't know if it's really original, but a lot of the special effects look pretty bad now. But it was made in like 2000, so that's can't really hold that against it. But
what always gets me is the fucking the playground fight scene, like when he's swinging around with the pipe and everything.
Yeah,
like, they look so bad.
They look like cartoons. Yeah, all the Smiths.
Yeah,
and Neo
and Neo too. Yeah, but that's not an original, so I'm not accepting that.
Damn it. Neo's name kind of sounds like one if it's the same letter, so that's unoriginal. I quit.
Okay.
No. Okay. No, I'm a fair. Okay, I guess it's kind of like a generic.
I've got one for you.
Okay. What's your idea?
But it plays into my hand, sort of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that I guess it's kind of a generic kind of hero story where he starts off as like a dweeb.
You can no, because I use that for Star Wars. You can't use that.
What? Why can't I use that?
Because I said Star Wars was the hero's journey.
So was okay. Then it's copying Star Wars.
That's what I was about to say, and it is copying Star Wars.
How?
Because you've got like the hero, like he doesn't know he's a hero and become like, and that's Neo, and that's also Luke. Then you've got the guy who has the ship and the crew, Han, Morpheus, and then they ride around in the ship and they're trying to stop the evil Empire robots. Yeah.
Okay, great. I thought of one.
Okay.
Here you go.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my 3.
Okay.
Okay, so Matt, for your go around.
Mm-hmm.
You're a big Marvel fan, right?
Yeah.
I want you to explain why DC is better than Marvel.
The movies.
You could go any direction. You can do comics. You can do whatever.
I've never read a comic book in my life.
Same.
Unless you include Watchmen, but that's like considered a graphic novel. It's like this thick.
Yeah, really. Any of the anything. I'll be liberal with it.
Okay. Well, first, since I mentioned it, I'm glad I did. Watchmen. Watchmen's probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay.
It's really?
No,
it's pretty good. Yeah. It's very Zack Snyder-ish because he directs it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a good movie. It's like I don't want to say it's like realistic. Like it tries to It tries to like it's in this alternate universe where like Nixon gets elected to a 3rd term. Like they repeal the 2-term limit.
I didn't know they went there.
He gets elected to a 3rd term, and like superheroes exist in the real world. But I don't want to call it realistic because there's also like a huge naked blue man in it as well. But
that's pretty realistic.
But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a it's like these like 6 or 7 superheroes or whatever but again, none of them really have any like special powers besides the huge naked blue man. But like one of them dies, and like they're in retirement, and one of them dies, and they like come out of retirement to try to figure out who did it. But yeah, it's a really good movie.
Just Watch Men, right? Not Watch Man.
It's Watch Men.
Right.
Men, yeah. It's got a good soundtrack though.
How about something with like the main group of like the Justice League?
So are you not accepting that one?
No, I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna go by movies here because I've never read, I've never read a comic book, and I don't really play superhero video games or anything like that.
The Spider-Man 2 on GameCube, maybe my favorite video game ever. That was fucking.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people played it on PlayStation 2 or 3 or 2 or something. 2. Yeah, I've heard it was good.
Hell of a game.
Yeah, because you can actually like swing around the city.
Swing around like in New York, and but so good. But anyway,
yeah,
it's Marvel. So
you're gonna get to make a new Spider-Man video game now because that movie's coming out.
Yeah, they're making another Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer for it? It just came out yesterday.
Good.
It looks good.
It's the same kid, right?
It looks like Tony Stark's gonna be like mentor him throughout the movie. Or
okay,
whatever.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah. But I can't wait till a video game comes out because that's going to be another Spider-Man game with even better graphics.
Right, true.
But anyway, on to DC.
Right. You like Superman?
No, I hate Superman.
Yeah, Superman's dumb.
I mean, Superman's already boring because he's like he can do anything.
Invincible,
But they give him no like depth at all, and I hate the guy who plays him in the newest the DC universe. Yeah.
I read something that was like Superman isn't interesting to like adults because it was like what's so heroic about like saving someone from a burning building if you know it won't hurt you? That's like saving someone from like nothing, like just picking someone up.
Yeah,
makes you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not cool at all. Superman might be the worst superhero. I might put my name on that.
I don't know if I could because I don't know how you define heroism, but he's definitely not brave. Because in order to be brave, you have to like think that something bad could happen.
That's what I mean.
You.
Okay. So he's not brave. He doesn't do like brave things. I guess he saves people, but it's like not.
Oh, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. You said DC.
That's true.
Yeah, that's those are all very good. The Dark Knight is my favorite superhero movie of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark Knight was really, really good. I remember. When I
originally... But I don't know. I feel like you got to group that in with the first one because now you're just saying like you're just picking individual movies that are good. Like, oh, the 3 Batman movies are good. I'm done.
Well, I'm dividing them into okay. My second one is the third in the Christopher. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're not gonna accept like the Christopher Nolan movies.
They're grouped with the first one.
Okay.
You got to give me like as it compares to Marvel.
But they suck compared to Marvel.
That's the whole point, Matt.
Okay.
This whole sadist thing, you're not getting it.
I guess it's kind of like a new spin on it that in Marvel, like they gave like Iron Man his own movie, Thor his own movie, Captain America his own movie, and then it culminated in the Avengers.
Yeah.
And they're kind of doing it differently with DC, where they're like in like a year or so the Justice League movie is coming out, and then they're giving like Wonder Woman her own movie and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's a different take on it, I guess. You're fucking accepting that, and I don't give a shit.
Fine.
Yeah.
Damn. Running thin.
Okay.
Running lean on this.
I had an interesting Dark Knight story, and you cut me off.
Yep.
Okay.
That is correct.
All right. You know what DC stands for?
District of Columbia. I'm not wrong. Is it like D Comics?
I don't know. I was asking you.
I would bet that it's D Comics.
District Comics.
Yeah. District of Comics. Diners Club. Direct Current.
Oh, I thought Diners Club was it. Diners Club Comics.
Detective Comics. That's dumb.
Is that what it is? Wow.
That's dumb.
I'm going to call it that from now on, and no one's going to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the Detective Comics lore.
Yeah, have you seen the latest Detective Comics movie?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, and my last one is they haven't been represented well in the recent movies, but DC, by far, has, like, more well-known heroes and villains than Marvel does. Like, you know, Batman, Superman, the Joker.
Yeah. Wonder Woman. What is the biggest what's the big? Is it Superman or is it Batman? Who's the head honcho? Not in the lore, but like as far as popularity, like the mainstream audience.
Batman.
You think? Recently, I guess.
Popularity, Batman.
Well, Batman also had a TV show, but so did Superman though, and the movies. Historically.
I think always Batman has been the more
really
like yeah.
I don't know because before there was the Batman movie show in the 60s.
Yeah.
Adam West. That's some good shit. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the bomb scene?
No.
He's it's like it's on YouTube. It's like the funniest like thing from that show I've ever seen. It's just he's got this huge cartoonish bomb. It's like one of those black round bombs with a thing coming out, but it's like this big. It's like for the audience, it's like the size of like 4 bowling balls. It's just, and he's just running around trying to. But no, because
Adam West.
He's because it's ticking. I don't want to say ticking, but it's on fire.
Yeah.
The fuse is on fire,
and
he's trying to find somewhere to like throw it so that no one will get hurt. So he like runs to this playground but he sees that like there's kids in it and he goes, "Oh!" So he like runs a block away and he's like about to throw it into like an office. Like I'm getting the places wrong, but just to give you an idea, like to throw it in an office building. But there's people. He's like, "Ah, man!" And he's about to throw it in like into a bay. This one I'm not making up. He's like about to throw it into a bay and he looks down and there's ducks there. And he's like, "Ah, man!" And he just can't. And then he goes, "Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb," or something like that.
Did it blow up and then his beak went back around his head like Daffy Duck? Like,
well, it wasn't a cartoon, but
yeah, no.
But no, yeah, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, so like imagine because like I'd never heard of Iron Man before Iron Man came out. I mean, I was younger. I'd heard of Captain America.
I heard of the Hulk, Captain America.
The Hulk was probably the most
Thor,
famous one.
No, yeah, Hulk definitely.
Yeah, and that just goes to show like how popular they've been from the movies because like before all of these movies, Hulk was probably the most well-known one.
Never heard of Loki.
And now Hulk
Thanos.
probably gets the least amount of screen time out of any of them.
No one cares about Bruce Banner.
Yeah. Well, and that could have been another reason is that the first Hulk
They've been like 3 people that have played Bruce Banner.
Yeah, the first Hulk movie sucks a lot. It's not part of like this universe, but the Sam Raimi Hulk movie is
that called Hulk or is Incredible Hulk?
That one is just Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk, right.
And then,
that was like 2000 something.
And then the reboot that's in this universe is the Incredible Hulk, which was Edward Norton.
And then the reboot, yeah, that was awkward. Okay, so yeah, I'll give you that. The brand recognition, they definitely. I think Superman is still probably more, and Batman probably still more popular than Iron Man, Captain, all them.
I don't know anymore.
I would say, as far as like, if you ask like name a superhero, I think most people would say either Superman.
I think Batman versus Superman did a lot to like to harm. Cause
yeah, but it's not like if you didn't like it, if someone asked you, you would say, "I'm not naming Superman because that movie sucked." True. I'm talking about straight up recognition.
Right.
They saw. I would say they have the Six Flags. I mean, that's themed after them. There's no Marvel amusement park, not yet.
No.
Not until we hit it big and make one. Ride the Iron Man coaster.
It's the everybody loses roller coaster.
You all die at the end.
Ride it, I guess.
There's no end. It's just the tracks just run out.
Yeah, it's like
insurance.
You know how in that like rock and roller coaster or whatever, you're riding the roller coaster and it plays like Aerosmith or whatever while you're riding. It's like in our
just on a loop. Everyone's like, this is ridiculous. Audio quality is awful. It's the same recording. They're not gonna re-record it. All right, Matt, that's not too bad.
Okay, yeah,
I'll give you those.
No, okay.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're so
I'm
gracious.
like a judge in like a soap opera. I'll allow it. All right, Matt is so prepared for this closing bit here. He has gotten a prop. He has made me wait for him to get a prop.
Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Who wins? It says everybody loses. I probably just got our equipment wet.
What are we doing with our lives?
All right. That's a wrap, folks.